Understanding the Narcissism Spectrum. Welcome back to Sweetheart Sessions, our wonderful viewers. Today, we unpack another section of the intricate world of narcissism. But this time, we're putting it under the microscope to understand the spectrum it operates on. Viewers had different opinions and comments from our previous video, and we're grateful for the input. Although our video information may not be exhaustive, we'll strive to help you understand narcissism. Hit that subscribe button to join our community as we unravel the nuances of the narcissistic spectrum. What is the narcissistic spectrum? First, what is this spectrum we're talking about? Well, think of it like a range, from healthy self-esteem at one end to more problematic traits at the other. It's not just black and white, there are shades of narcissism in between, making it complex. However, worry not, as we'll walk you through all spectrums. 1. Healthy self-esteem. On the lighter side of the spectrum, we have healthy self-esteem. This is where most of us aim to be better. You have self-value and recognize your achievements, but still appreciate others' opinions and feelings. It's a healthy balance of self-love and empathy. 2. Normal narcissism. Moving along, we have what we could call normal narcissism. It's a step up from healthy self-esteem, but still well within the bounds of socially acceptable behavior. You might seek validation and enjoy a bit of attention, but it doesn't dominate your interactions or relationships. 3. Narcissistic traits. Now, let's talk about the middle ground, the gray area. This is where narcissistic traits start to become more noticeable. It's not a full-blown personality disorder. But behaviors like an excessive need for admiration and a lack of empathy become more prominent. 4. Narcissistic personality disorder, NPD. As we inch towards the intense end of the spectrum, we encounter narcissistic personality disorder, NPD. This is where those traits we discussed become more persistent, causing significant distress and impairing one's ability to function in various areas of life. In a relationship, a person with NPD is highly manipulative and always wants to be in control regardless of their partner's feelings or opinions. 6. Destructive narcissism. At the far end, we find what we call destructive narcissism. Here, the traits are not just part of someone's personality but dominate it. As a result, relationships become toxic. Manipulation is how they get their way. A combination of these traits leads to a serious impact on one's mental well-being. Recognizing and navigating the spectrum where someone falls is crucial. It helps us understand the intensity of narcissistic traits and how they might affect our interactions with them. Navigating relationships becomes a skill, from setting boundaries to choosing when to engage and when to step back. Understanding the narcissism spectrum equips you with ways to navigate relationships with more awareness. If this breakdown is helpful, give us a thumbs up, share with others, and subscribe for more insightful content. Identifying initial narcissistic clues. Spotting initial narcissistic clues may be challenging. However, attention to certain behaviors and traits can help you identify and manage potential signs early on. Here's a guide on what to look for. 1. Excessive self-centeredness. Watch for signs of excessive self-focus. Narcissists often steer conversations toward themselves, minimizing the importance of others' experiences or feelings. They somehow turn the light to themselves, even in a group discussion or when talking to other people. And they frequently use I statements, dominating conversations. 2. Need for constant validation. Narcissists crave validation and admiration. They may fish for compliments, seek reassurance, or brag about their achievements. They'll constantly seeking praise for even minor accomplishments. 3. Lack of empathy. A notable trait is a lack of empathy. Narcissists may struggle to understand or connect with others' emotions, especially during difficult times. Dismissing or downplaying others' emotions and struggles. 4. Sense of entitlement. Narcissists often believe they deserve special treatment. Watch for signs of entitlement and a disregard for others' needs. Expecting preferential treatment without considering others at whatever cost. 5. Manipulative behavior. Narcissists can be skilled manipulators. Look out for subtle manipulation tactics aimed at getting what they want. Using charm to get others to do things for them. 6. Grandiosity. Narcissists may exaggerate their achievements or importance. Pay attention to grandiose statements that seem unrealistic. Boasting about accomplishments that seem inflated. 7. Difficulty handling criticism. Narcissists often react poorly to criticism, becoming defensive or dismissive. They struggle to accept any perceived flaws. They believe they're perfect and always deserve the best. Reacting angrily or defensively when receiving constructive feedback. 8. Boundary violation. Narcissists may disregard personal boundaries. Watch for signs of intrusive behavior or a lack of respect for your personal space. Ignoring your expressed need for alone time or personal space. 9. Charm offensive. In the initial stages, narcissists can be charming and charismatic. Be cautious if someone seems too good to be true. Be careful with an acquaintance showering you with compliments and attention from the onset. 10. Quick intensity in relationships. Narcissists may rush into relationships and express intense emotions early on. Jumping into serious relationships quickly is often part of their desire for immediate connection and admiration. Expressing love or commitment very early in the relationship. Remember, these are potential narcissistic clues. It's important not to jump to conclusions or label people. Humans are selfish to a certain degree, meaning everyone can occasionally exhibit some of these behaviors. However, if you notice a pattern of these traits consistently over time, it might be worth further consideration and setting healthy boundaries in your interactions. Coping strategies and building healthy relationships. With the information covered in our previous video on narcissism, you can easily draw a line between normal and abnormal behavior. It's important to recognize narcissism, both on the spectrum and through initial clues, and then find a way to cope when interacting with such individuals. As a result, you find strategies to cope and build healthy relationships. So, how do you cope in a narcissistic relationship? Here are a few strategies. Set realistic boundaries in a relationship. Practice self-care to remain in a healthy mental and emotional well-being to help you deal with narcissistic behaviors. Therapeutic approaches like counseling or joining support groups can provide guidance and emotional support for those in narcissistic relationships. Educate others by raising awareness about the narcissistic spectrum for individuals and society at large. Building empathy is vital in fostering healthy relationships. A little empathy can help narcissistic individuals navigate interactions without feeling unimportant. Encouraging positive change in people who seem self-absorbed or display too much self-importance can forge healthier relations. Narcissistic traits can lead to losing important relationships, which is why we emphasize the need for community support. Feel free to share your experiences or opinions in the comment section below. Your comment may be what another community member has been waiting for. Any problem feels better when you know others are facing or have faced similar challenges. Thank you for watching this video. In our next and final video on the topic, we'll explore ways of dealing with narcissism on a personal level. Hit the like button, share this content to benefit others, and subscribe to get a notification whenever we create a new video. Stay tuned for future discussions on mental health, self-improvement, and building meaningful connections.